What's up, fam? It is another edition of Off the Mic podcast. My name still remains Alex Osho, or let me call it the way it should be. King Alex Osho the first. I'm that proud. Don't mind me. Anyway, there's a twist today because every time we are on this podcast, I have the Ada of the podcast on set, but today she's not around. She's left the country for a while. Girl is just chilling whilst we are working. Anyway, we miss you on the set today. But I'm so super excited because I have a friend, a brother, a talented Nigeria who I've known for some decades on the set today. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to introduce you to Mr. Abibayo Awelenje, aka DJ Bayo. DJ Bayo,
Bro,
nice having you around again.
it's a pleasure, man. Thanks a lot, man.
Finally,
We finally made it happen.
we finally made it happen. Yes, we flew him in from the UK. We
Yimu.
paid his flight.
Yimu.
We paid his hotel.
Yimu.
Okay, even give us more credit.
Well,
sir.
of course. No.
Anyway.
It's a pleasure, man.
So how's it been, man? How's it been? All the way from the UK.
Well, we did there. We're good. It's a pleasure, man. Thanks for having me here.
Yes, so Bayo, tell us, being a Nigerian DJ in the UK, how has the journey been?
Oh, I'll say, yeah. It's not been a walk in the park though, but I'll give thanks to the Almighty. So far where I am right now,
Fact.
and starting from bedroom budding DJ to house parties to DJing at sellout arenas, stadiums, the big weddings, big birthdays globally. Going to different countries, and I'm grateful. So I thank God.
Did you start in Nigeria?
Funny enough, I started in Nigeria. Like I started gathering that music in Nigeria, but I say it started properly in the UK.
In the UK.
Yeah. So here it was just okay. I'll see a pair of decks. I used to visit Jimmy Jazz studio in Obalende back then.
Yes, so
And
big ups.
big up,
That's the big man.
a big man. And that strip on Odo Street, they had
Yes.
other DJs. They had Bass Dimension, which we used to hire for our house parties and KC parties. as
Okay,
well.
I'm telling you.
So I just used to go there, record mixtapes, buy my tape. Remember those tapes?
those days of
cassettes?
tape
Yeah.
cassettes. Yeah.
TDK and stuff, and
I'm
Max.
telling you.
So go and record the tapes.
Why are you
and-
revealing our age right now? I don't understand you.
Oh, well, but that era was
That was
it
the
for
best
me.
era.
That was the best.
That was
for
the
me,
best
yeah.
era, I swear down.
So now I'll say it started officially when I was in UK, but obviously I'll say gathering that enough information and gathering that enough um
Archive of music.
archive, to be able to go out.
Did you come from a music family?
No, but my older ones were
Lovers of good music.
no, bro, they were, and it had an impact on me when I was very little. I was I used to kill down slows.
Mm.
Loads of house parties where my dad used to abuse me that you don't win prize in school, but in party you win you win prize for best dancer and stuff.
Oh
So
my God.
yeah. So yeah, I'll say at least that had an influence on me.
On you.
Mhm.
Okay. So you mentioned, UK, where it kicked off from. Did you go to UK just to say, okay, let me go and be a DJ, or you went to UK for something else and then that happened?
Yeah. Obviously, I went for my studies for my A levels, and after finishing KC, went to the UK for my A levels, and it just happened by accident. And someone that I was in class with, like one of my fellow students as well, his brother was like a DJ for old school garage music, and so after school, I used to go there and practice on the decks. I didn't know what I was doing, but I had an idea of okay, what the decks should look like, what the turntables look like, what the needles look like, where you could place the needle on the record.
So
and
those
stuff
are
like.
vinyls, right?
Yeah, vinyls, yeah. So
Are they called vinyls or vinyls?
it's vinyl.
Vinyl.
It's vinyl. For what me, I be a bitch. It's
well,
vinyl.
Oyibo no be our language. Anyone we will call that.
So it started from there. Then myself and a fellow KC alumni
You hear him say too much of KC,
Yeah,
KC. So
yeah,
Bayo was my classmate in secondary school, went to King's College. I'm so super proud of that school because it has done well for us. Anyway, so continue
yeah.
the story. Big ups,
So
King's
yeah,
College.
I hooked up with Michael, DJ Nero, and we started a DJ collective. So I was like the DJ, he was like the MC. We used to do house parties. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We used to
Winty.
do like house parties back then. This was in the early 2000s, really. So it just developed from there. And yeah, we are where we are right now, and thank God. So
You mentioned education and you went to
mhm.
school, A levels and then university over there, right? So did you study
I want to
music?
expose you.
Did you study music or what did you? I mean, I'd like to know what course did you study?
No, I didn't. I actually studied chemical engineering, which people don't know.
Chemical
Yeah,
engineering.
I started chemical engineering, and
Oh yeah.
I'll
Oh,
say, as fate will have it, that same school that I went to study chemical engineering in University of Birmingham in the UK, that was where I actually came across a DJ school, which I enrolled part time. Nobody knew about it. I enrolled for 1 year in that DJ school because there was during like Freshers Week that
I don't understand. You enrolled to study
yeah,
DJing
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and you were still doing chemical engineering on
yeah,
the side.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Crazy.
So I'll say, and that really helped me, and it gave me that edge above anyone else. And not to brag, but it gave me that edge above anyone else during that period in time. And with time as well, obviously, I learned more and more. I learned from others, really. So I learned from like the DJs before me, the older DJs, and yeah, yeah, I am. So,
Oh more man. I feel like you see the thing is the place of education should not be thrown away.
bro,
Because
yeah,
I don't know. Well,
me,
I'm
I
talking about
feel.
this generation. They don't want to.
No, I feel if I did not go to that uni, I won't be who I am today. Because that uni, by accident, it was Freshers Week. You know, like when you're about to start
Mhm.
uni, Freshers Week, saw a sort of DJs jamming. I could hear music. I was like, come, this is Freshers Week, academic institution. What's going on? I could hear music. They said, that there are some bad boys on the other
What
side.
unit did you go to? Though?
Birmingham, the University of Birmingham, in Edgbaston. So they're like, there's some bad boys on the other side that they are the ones playing all the music. And I was okay, let me go and check out those bad boys. I went there and what those boys were doing, I was blown away. And like so they were actually advertising a vocational course that you could do as part of your degree or any additional part-time course. And that was DJing. And well, that's how I picked it
Can you
up.
imagine?
So I feel if I did not step my foot in that uni, I might not have
It
been
won't
no,
stand you
no,
out.
no,
Yeah.
it wouldn't. So
Okay, so Nigerian music has evolved over the years. I mean, when we were growing, we listened more to the foreign songs. We
mm-hmm,
had the Babyface, we
mm-hmm,
had Boys to Men,
mm-hmm,
we had Tupac, we
mm-hmm,
had all of that. Now we found our sound, we found our own voices,
mm-hmm,
and as a DJ coming from that era,
mm-hmm.
how have you been able to transition to what they listen to now, what this generation wants to hear? Because you find out that a lot of DJs are stuck on what they know.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? What they knew when they were much younger. They don't
Mm-hmm.
follow the trend.
Mm-hmm.
How have you been able to transition to this generation's listening ears?
To be honest, I'll say it was an easy transition, really. And because me, I adapt quickly wherever I am and wherever situation, I kind of adapt quickly. And it's quite funny you mentioned, what we used to listen to back then.
Yes. Sir.
Obviously, the pioneers, the plantation boys,
Yeah, Plantation
remedies,
Boys, Remedies,
maintain,
Maintain,
more
Moist.
hits and stuff. And so that transition, you can see from more hits, yeah. More hits, the band Don Jazzy. Don Jazzy came Maven. Maven came,
Mm,
the likes of Wande Cole,
mm,
Korede Bezo,
mm,
Dr. C. Tiwa,
mm.
and then the baby Mavens, the Arestas, the Remas and stuff. So that
It's just oh
transition
yeah.
was a bit, for me, personally,
That's an empire. I
it's
swear
an
down.
empire. So it was like very smooth for me in the sense that, okay, obviously you have to go with the times really. And yeah, so I'll say it was a smooth transition. Yeah.
Recently, Keke and D1 were giving an award
Mm-hmm.
to appreciate their contribution to
Mm-hmm.
the development and growth
Mm-hmm.
of Nigerian music. But do you think that others, I mean, the pioneers of this Afrobeat that we're listening to
Mm-hmm.
today, have been given their flowers enough? Do you think they give them the respect due them enough in Nigeria now?
Oh, well, they don't. They don't really, and I feel that they ought to be celebrated more. They really ought to be celebrated more.
Fact.
Check out. Going back, the likes of Chocolate City. You
Chalk
know,
City,
they're
MI,
still one
Jesse
of the
Jags,
biggest record labels right now. But back then, MI, Jesse Jags, Ice Prince,
Ice
Brimo.
Springs, Bremo,
You
yeah.
know, bro, we've had Star Plus. They're kind of
Yes.
like one of the biggest bands back then. Not to even forget P Square.
P Square,
You
yeah.
know,
P Square was just magical. They were
so
like the biggest.
and if they are to award those of people, and celebrate them, no, they ought to celebrate pioneers from back in days. What I feel, and it's quite good that at least people like KK D1, which actually one of the pioneers for, I'll say, the Afrobeat movement in Africa as a whole.
Yeah,
You
as a
know,
matter of fact, yes.
so because they influenced me growing up, and primetime jams,
Primetime
AIT
Jams,
jams,
AIT Jams,
Kenny's music,
oh,
Easter, Fiesta,
at Lekki,
like it exactly,
Reggae
and
Sunsplash.
see the amount of artists that
Oh
had
my.
that opportunity to climb that stage and perform, and so it was a gradual progress, and I'm happy where we are right now. That at least the artists now are selling out arenas. They are topping international charts. The likes of Ashaka, Burna Boy. So it's a good look for us, and Davido as well, Wizkid,
Yes.
bro. As in, no, we are there. We are rubbing shoulders with the big boys
And that's
now.
how it should be
We are
now.
going to the Grammys now. Where some of our artists are winning Grammys as well. So that's a big look. Because
Very, very big
yeah,
one.
yeah,
Have
yeah.
you been able to play for any of these big names when they come abroad?
Yes, yes, yes. I've been quite fortunate enough, bro. From day one, I can mention quite a
No,
lot of.
please mention.
Where do I even start from? I'll say literally all, from Nice, from Tiwa, from Inyanya. I was a supporting DJ. From even P Square, back
Are
then
you
I
kidding
was the
me?
opening DJ. Davido's first UK performance, at the Indigo 2. First ever UK performance.
It was you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wizkid's first UK performance as well. It's UK, so I was the opening DJ there. Not to even talk of, supporting Burna Boy at the London Stadium about a couple of years ago. So it's been a good look though.
I know you've done for a few comedians, but I mean, I
Mhm.
didn't know you had done for musicians
Of
also.
course, of course. The old
Nice.
Chocolate City, Ice Prince, MI, Jesse Jags. I was the guy. Even Nato C.
What happened to Nato? Nato just been quiet for a while.
Ah,
Well, I mean,
Nato is the big boy. Yo.
I know, but he's
Nato is
throwing
the
away
big boy.
music.
And Nato has got a catalog of music that can last a lifetime.
Oh, I see.
It can last a lifetime, and it gets to that point in life that at times that you diversify and you see that you go which route that you feel is beneficial to you.
Okay. Fact.
That's how I feel that maybe Nato has done, and it's still a big boy though. He's still
Yeah.
well respected. Last Christmas he did his show in Lagos now at the Hard Rock Cafe.
And also,
So
it was shut down.
It was shut down. So that shows you the potential.
It was 10 over 10.
Yeah, no, of course, of course, of course.
Okay. It's good to have you around. I mean, it's been a journey coming. But then again, I want to push this. You took a bold step in 2024, and thank God I was part of that. And we said, okay, I'm coming to Nigeria to do my show,
Mm-hmm.
Last Giddy Live with DJ Bayo and friends.
Mm-hmm.
What gave you the guts to come to Nigeria after
What
living
gave me
in
the
the
guts, have
UK? In UK, for how many years have you been in UK now, Seb? You've done 20 something, if I'm not.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh,
They
yeah. Good.
you should be close to the queen, right? The king right now. Anyway, so what
Yeah.
gave you the gut to say, okay, I'm coming to Nigeria to do a show?
It's
And
still
how was that journey?
it's still a dream, and people think I'm still mad. I myself, I thought I was crazy. That yeah, but go to Nigeria, I was like, let me at least venture into this. So basically, it was a dream that obviously I had, when I started DJing, that one day I would like to have an opportunity to perform in Nigeria. I've performed in a couple of, weddings, birthdays, occasional events in Lagos and stuff. And I just saw that, one day, fingers crossed, hopefully I'll be able to host like a DJ show. Which is where you came along, and you were even the one that brought up the idea that, what, let's do this. And because me, I'm naturally a shy person, and I always like to be in the background. And okay, you guys gonna do the work, me, I'll be in the background. I won't show my face. And you were the one that actually pushed me that, bio, no, people need to see you. And even like up to the billboard as well. We
I
used to
believe
argue.
you.
You'll be like, Bio, no.
Bio didn't want a billboard. Can you imagine,
You're like,
guys? I'm like, who does a show this big and you have a
I was like,
billboard?
bro, let's just get this done. And I'm happy you did that, because at least, yeah, I've kind of overcome that kind of like
The fear of coming forward.
the fear of coming forward and stuff like that. And it was about time. It was really about time. And thanks to support from you, from REA, and everyone else, all our
Yeah, the
supporting
entire
partners.
team, because it's not
And
me.
and
It's everybody putting their hands
I
together.
know, and it wasn't easy
At
Up
all.
till now. It's still time crazy, and and the first one was good. The second one was
Way
even better,
better.
way better. And so God willing, any future editions as well. We're looking forward to that. Maybe this December and soon. Yeah.
Yeah, so we already discussed that we're having December again.
Mm.
What challenges would you want to say you have faced personally?
Mhm.
Because I know some
Mhm.
because of the team. But personally, what challenges would you say you have faced that and you think people should come on board to support and ease away that pain?
Okay, regarding challenges though, one of the first lessons learned from me last year was the even though it went well, but there are still some things that moving on forward we'll be able to address better and stuff. And one is the Niger factor.
In fact, from the first edition,
Yeah.
you can look at the first edition. We
Yeah.
had that. Let's not mention the person that was coming to Nigeria, to
I
Lagos.
know. So is that Niger factor? There are loads of things that we overlooked and that ought to be in place. Like the power issue, for example. And also the logistics for the delivery, that sort of thing. But definitely for future editions, it's a way that we can easily mitigate that, and which we are going to mitigate that. So another challenge is obviously the first and second edition. Money won't break my. It wasn't easy.
Good.
It wasn't easy, but we thank God it went well. It wasn't easy, and thanks to our supporting partners that helped us out.
Yes.
And so obviously for the future editions, we require, more people to come on board. Let's do this together. There's real potential in this. And for up and coming artists as well to be able to showcase their craft, we had I know last year she performed.
And she did well.
She did very well. And we had my bro DJ K Wise, and he took it to another level.
He killed the show.
And all the other DJs as well. And shout out to DJ Neptune. DJ Neptune couldn't make it because I told him so that, oh boy, go and handle business, and he had to. And obviously,
are we looking forward to seeing him this year?
God willing, say Neptune price don't double now. So hopefully, my bro should be able to come on board this year. So those are sort of things, because we want to do this thing properly, and there's a big look. There's actually that opportunity for supporting partners to brand your products on the day, that product placement, and that exposure for any up and coming brands that they feel that they can affiliate with us, and just make things happen. Come and have fun, and hopefully that's what we expect on the day.
Okay. So what's your take on Amapiano?
I'm a piano. Piano, piano,
piano. What's
piano,
your take?
piano.
Yeah, my piano craze. Just tell me.
Okay. Me, I analyze things quite a lot. In the past couple of years, I don't know if you remember, we had the Azonto movement.
Yes,
Yeah?
we did
We had the Azonto movement for the
from
Ghanaians.
Ghana.
And it had its own time. And I feel the Amapiano too would have its own time.
Mm.
It's having its own time right now. It's still big. And I feel that while kind of like respect about South African music is that they have a way of transitioning. So remember we had South African house before.
Yes,
Yeah.
house sound.
Then that South African house, then the Amapiano movement came through. Then now we're then having Afro house again.
Mm.
So I feel that there's a way for them to mitigate that sort of thing. That okay, if Amapiano maybe goes down, there's that Afro house free step, all that free step with that 6 a.m. track. So me, I don't have a problem with it. Me, I dance with it and stuff like that, and it gets the party going
Okay, so
and stuff. I don't have an issue, and our people, trusting Niger, will
always find a way
find a
around.
way to funkicize it, and we've made it more interesting.
I'm telling you, that looks like we own a piano.
That's it, Niger piano.
I'm telling you, Niger piano is crazy.
So
it's crazy.
yeah, it is what it is. Really.
Do you have any fears for Afrobeat at all that it may one day just fade off?
No.
We had reggae as the sound one time.
Mm-hmm.
It was the global sound.
Mm-hmm.
Reggae started dropping. Do you think that can ever happen to Afrobeat?
I don't think it will. Reggae hasn't dropped though.
It hasn't, but it's not like it used to be.
It's not,
in Nigeria, for example, it was reggae that time. Even our gospel music songs were all reggae.
All reggae, yeah. But I feel everyone has their own time. Reggae had their own time. I feel now it's Afrobeat because we've been pushed in the corner for too long, and now is our time.
Do you think we are doing anything to sustain Afrobeat?
Now, at least with all the global performances from the artists, though, on the world stage, and even some reggae artists have not reached. They haven't reached that level. That they haven't performed at those levels yet. And I feel that we have a way that we can still sustain it if we keep on dropping hot records, keep on topping the charts and stuff like that.
That will help it stay.
That will help it. And reggae is still here. Reggae is still here. I don't like to, but it's just that obviously, I just feel it's our time.
So DJs make a lot of stars.
Yeah.
And do you think that you guys deserve to have your own award category?
We do. We do.
And why is that not happening?
It used to happen.
You don't have an association that is taking care of that.
No, it used to happen.
At what level?
In about 10 years ago, we had this Nigerian Entertainment Association in the US called the NEA. And they had different categories under they had, I think, best event promoter, best comedian, best if I can recall correctly, best actress for the year, and best DJs. And funny enough, that was one of the first awards I ever won.
Really?
I was the underdog. I was nominated once and I won it. And I was contending with the best of the best back then, the likes of DJ Exclusive, DJ Spino, and a couple of other DJs. So I won it a year after DJ OB. DJ OB won it a year before. Then I won it the year after, I think so in 2013, when I was nominated. And, so I feel like there ought to be more awards like that, pay homage to the DJs.
No, actually.
I don't mind Uncle Aya Anima Shao, please.
Yes, so Aya Anima Shao needs to.
If you can include DJ category there, at
it'll
least
make a lot of sense.
It will. Yeah. It will, because bro, without the DJ, man, I don't like to. I know, even though we have social media, we have the streams, and all the Spotify's and stuff, but it's still the DJs that play the music,
Yes,
and they
good
deserve
big
that,
concerts and all of
bro.
that.
And
Yes.
they deserve that respect. And now you have DJs venturing. DJs are now artists now.
Yes,
So my
yes,
brother
yes.
Neptune that we mentioned.
Neptune is an artist now.
KY's Spinor exclusive. The DJ Big N. They're artists now. And so that's like the progression for DJs as well. But yeah, they ought to have that category for DJs,
So
bro.
DJ Bayo, what plans do you have for a DJ Academy? At least you went to school to study.
Yeah.
When are you planning to give back to the younger ones
Oh,
to come and learn? I mean, if it means you own this whole academy where people can come and learn how to play good music,
Mhm.
how to
mhm,
become a good
Mm.
disc jockey.
mhm. Funny enough, that's always been my dream from day one. Even before I even thought of having an event in Nigeria, it just to have like a DJ school, and I'm happy
You've paid
that
your dues enough to be able to
I
pass it
paid
on
my
to the
dues. I
next
paid my dues,
generation.
and during COVID, I had like a DJ masterclass every week.
Oh wow.
That I used to host where have different DJs come through. We had DJs like DJ Jimmy Jazz come through, DJ KYS came through, DJ Switch, a couple of big name DJs came just to take people through the DJ journey. If you want to learn scratching, if you want to learn mixing, if you want to learn the branding, like DJ Jimmy Jack gave us from his own perspective how you could brand yourself as a DJ, make yourself as a brand name as opposed to just any normal DJ. So I'll say God willing, one day, yeah, I'd like
Will
to have a
happen.
DJ school. But
We're
I'm
waiting for
happy.
that. We're
I'm,
waiting for
I'm
that.
happy the likes of Consequence,
Doing that already.
KYs, they've got their own academy, DJ Coolette. And so there's a potential for that because loads of people want to learn.
Makes sense.
So
Makes sense. You mentioned Coolette now and one or two female DJs. So there's this talk around town about female DJs.
mhm,
We have a lot of good female DJs right now.
mhm,
Some of them are very good that you wonder where they've been all this while.
mhm.
But I don't know why it feels like until they are naked, they can't play good music. DJ Dimples, for example.
Okay. There are two ways to answer that. Okay, shout out to all the female DJs out there.
Yeah, I
and
mean,
I've worked with loads of amazing
what's
DJs.
this girl's name on our show?
L'Oreal,
L'Oreal, look at her. She dresses well and she plays
exactly.
well.
I've worked with the likes of Copy as well, the likes of Avatar, and Blue Crystal, and many more. But so it depends on the objective of the DJ. If the DJ, there's some DJs that trend on
Social media?
social media for various reasons. There's some that trend for being extremely good technically, like they can mix, they can,
Yeah.
the likes of Dope Caesar, for example. Dope Caesar, she's on another level.
Is that the lady
Yeah,
that has
yeah.
a ball?
Yeah.
Oh, that girl is very good.
She's on another level.
And see, she's not naked. That's the thing.
Exactly. So that's why I said there are different perspectives, and it depends on the objective of the DJ. There are some DJs that female DJs that they feel that they have to be sexy enough and just to it's part of their appeal. Have that.
Hey, if that's the case, maybe you two should be removing your shirts and wear boxers. Come on, man. You get so. I mean, it's
different
crazy.
people have different objectives, bro. There are some that do that to have that sexual appeal to people to gain more popularity and more fans. There are some that do it for the love of it, for just show their technical ability. There are some that just enjoy music. Most of the DJs I mentioned, they don't dress naked now, So it depends. It's the objective. It's a personal choice for the DJ. If that's what they want to do, there are some male DJs too that I know that they jump on stage, no shirts, and it's whatever appeals to them and whatever rocks their boat, really. So
anyway, everybody should shall wear their clothes. That's what I would say at the end of the day. Speaking about ladies, We know ladies kind of love DJs. I don't know what you guys do to just get them going
Really?
crazy. I've
Really?
seen several videos, and one girl will just stand in front of a DJ like this, and the DJ is playing. She's just looking at him like he's one Messiah from the sky.
Maybe she knows the guy, or
She
the guy
doesn't
owes
know
her
any
money.
guy. She doesn't
the
know.
guy owes
I
her
will show
money.
you video now. You go see the guy is just there playing, and the guy is owing her money. I didn't hear that one. He needs to pay.
Hey, now, you need to pay my money.
What did she sell?
Ah, only God knows.
Anyway, it's been good having you here,
Yeah, it's
and we look forward to season 3 of Last Giddy Live with DJ Bayo and friends.
Mhm.
Sponsors, please don't kill this man. Everybody should come on
I
board.
beg go.
What venue are we using this year and what date? Hopefully,
Hopefully, yeah. When is it again? I don't forget.
This man is getting old, and he didn't want me to reveal his age.
No,
Bay Water Park on
Yeah.
the 19th of December, ladies and gentlemen. We are
2026.
2026. We are here again.
Yeah.
Last Giddy Live with DJ Bayo and friends. For inquiries, partnership, and sponsorship, reach out to DJ Bayo. DEEJAYBA Bayo.
Yeah.
DJ Bayo.
Yeah, send me a DM, or they could reach out to REA as well. Roots Entertainment Africa.
We appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us on this edition.
It's been a pleasure.
Super pleasure once again.
That's all,
Love
brother.
you to the beats, brother.
Thank you.
Eh?
Thank you very much, yo.
Why now? See you guys on another episode. My name still remains Alex Osho.
Next time, that business class, so bro.
I did tell
Have
you,
been-
now you go give me business class. Like the ladies will say, lock it. Bye.
Thank you. That's
Nice
all.
one.
The road is rough and tough and I can't see anymore. Beauty that existed in our own land. The brown of the really shiny once a fool. A jackass so walk, I'm a victim in my home.